It's a pleasure to be joined by two of the people pulling Undiscovered Brass together. We have the conductor Joe and we have the founding player Dan. So Dan, first of all, tell me where this idea came from. Tell me about the concept.
Well, basically we had a lack of brass groups at RNCM. So we wanted an ensemble where all our friends could play together. I mean, it started off as just for fun. We weren't planning on doing anything professional with it. And I know Joe from uni, so he's one of my good friends at uni, so I got him involved. And then, yeah, from there we actually realised it sounded pretty good. And yeah, so we started doing professional gigs, and then we got in contact with Mark about
Who's the
using
arranger?
his arranger. Yeah.
Awesome. So tell me about the repertoire that you guys have used, because they're not obvious pieces, are they?
No, I think that's the nature of the Brass Dectet. I think the thing with it is it's so versatile. So you see with the two pieces that we've recorded today, the versatility of the Dectet. We've got a choral piece. I mean, choral works transcribed so well for brass generally, but for Dectet it can be so much fuller. And I think hopefully we've captured that sound. And also the overture that we're doing is obviously a big orchestral overture, and again showing the other side of what a brass group can do. So that's the repertoire that's available to us. You know, this project is really expanding that, and I think will be very helpful for us. Certainly, we were just saying that it's going to be great to be able to program this sort of stuff.
Going into more sophisticated venues as well, because obviously at the moment we've got some louder pieces and jazzy stuff, but actually if you're booked for a gig at a wedding or art gallery or something, it's nice to have some lighter classical music that actually might fit more into the...
That's it, yeah. And how does it feel to hear it come to life now that you've all played it, you've got it off of the paper and you've had it in its completeness? It must be quite a nice feeling, right?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, there's nothing like making live music. In fact, I don't think enough people in the music industry today do really understand live music, especially of this sort. So hopefully, we can bring this to a few more people, being students ourselves, younger people, get them involved. I think
and it's nice to record it in the studio as well and have it professionally done and produce actually something that is both useful for selling arrangements as well as actually for our own promotion, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And what kind of impact do you think this might have on other arrangers, other brass players? Do you think it's going to popularise this kind of performance?
Yeah, I think because there are brass groups around, there are other brass dectets, but actually there aren't that many recordings, and not many recordings of this kind of style of music. And there are a couple of groups back older, but now we're getting back into this time.
And the other interesting thing is so many dectets have their own arrangers. It's nice for an arranger to come along who wants to arrange for a brass dectet, for any brass dectet, if you want to do it for an amateur recording or no recording at all, just for your own pleasure. It's great that Mark's doing this, because like I say, most dectets, professional dectets, have their own arrangers anyway, and it stays within that bubble, but this is making it open to people like us as well, who don't have our own arrangers.
Well, it's brilliant. It sounds wonderful. It's really exciting to see it all come together, and you can find out a little bit more on undiscoveredbrass.co.uk.